Let's have a look at question 3 on the P2 November 2012 Edexcel physics exam paper. Nuclear power. Two isotopes of uranium, a uranium-235 and uranium-238, and there's their symbols. Complete the sentence by putting a cross in the correct box. And the U-235 isotope has, is it the same number of neutrons, the same number of protons, more neutrons or more protons than U-238? Well, if it's uranium, it doesn't matter what the top number is, it must have 92 protons. If it doesn't have 92 protons, then it is no longer uranium, it's something else in the periodic table. So the correct answer is B, the same number of protons as uranium-238. Part 2 says U-235 is radioactive. When it decays, it releases an alpha particle. Describe an alpha particle. Well, 2 marks for this. Let's see if we can cover all possible points. So, an alpha particle is the same as a helium nucleus. A helium nucleus is comprised of 2 protons and 2 neutrons. And then we could also go on to say that a helium nucleus, or an alpha particle, the same thing, have either a mass of 4 mass units and a charge of +2. And there's not a lot else you can say about an alpha particle. Okay, it then says U-235 can also be made to undergo fission. Describe what happens during nuclear fission, and there are 4 marks for this. The first thing to remember is that fission is the splitting up of a nucleus into smaller parts, rather than fusion, which is 2 smaller nuclei sticking together. So what happens during nuclear fission? So the first thing that happens is that a nucleus captures a neutron. This makes the nucleus unstable, which then makes the nucleus decay by splitting into 2 smaller parts. These are called daughter nuclei, and then releasing some neutrons. Now let's check the mark scheme for that one and make sure we've hit all the points that they say. So let's just scroll down to the right place. So here we are then. So it's question 3b. So neutron is captured by a U-235 nucleus. Nucleus is unstable. Nucleus splits into 2 daughter nuclei. 2 or more neutrons are released. Oh, and we could also say energy is released. But as long as we've got any 4 of those, then we're doing fine with that question. Okay, back to the main exam paper then. It now says fission is used in nuclear reactors. Graphite is used as a moderator in nuclear reactors. Explain why a moderator is needed in a nuclear reactor. Well, the moderator's job is to take very fast-moving neutrons that we want to cause nuclear fission and slowing them down to make them more likely to be captured by a nucleus, by a uranium-235 nucleus. So what we need to say for this one for the 2 marks is the moderator slows down neutrons for 1 mark so that they're more likely to be captured by a nucleus for the 2nd mark. And that completes question 3.